What is going on, YouTube? What is going on, Kansas City? And what is going on, everybody? And welcome to the Beat of KC. My name is Lucas Murphy, and we are just a day away from the Chiefs' first preseason game of the 2025 season. That will be against the Arizona Cardinals, and that will take place at State Farm Stadium. I want to use this opportunity and this video to provide you 5 things to watch in this preseason game. Since there's a lot of excitement about the Kansas City Chiefs, I felt like it was a great opportunity to talk about these 5 things. So before we dive in, I want to provide you, kickoff is Saturday, August 9th. It will be 7 p.m. Central Time, and you can catch it if you're local on KSHB 41, or if you're out of network, it'll be on the NFL Plus, and so that's where you'll be able to find that. Now, the preseason is all about shaking off the rust, testing new talent, and getting ready for the Super Bowl run that we're used to. But what should you be watching for in this first game? Today, I'm breaking down, like I said, the top 5 things to keep your eyes on as the Chiefs take the field. So grab your Red Friday gear and hit that like button, and let's dive in. Number 1, the Rookie Showcase. The Chiefs' first preseason game is always a chance for new guys to make a statement. And this year's rookie class is loaded with potential. Keep an eye on offensive lineman Josh Simmons and defensive lineman Omar Norman-Lott, both of whom are listed on the first unofficial depth chart. These guys are fighting for a spot, at a starting spot, really. And a big performance could turn heads. Also watch for wide receiver Jalen Royals. He's got speed to burn and could be a dark horse in a revamped receiver room. How will these rookies handle their first NFL game action? That's why I'm pumped to see. Number 2, we are actually going to take a deeper dive at this wide receiver room. The Chiefs added speedster Xavier Worthy and Hollywood Brown a year ago, and they're coming into their second season with the Chiefs, so we kind of know what to expect with them. So who are the dark horses? They did use a draft pick on Jalen Royals, and camp darling Tyquan Thornton looks to make the team. Coach Andy Reid usually limits starters in the first preseason game, so guys like Royals, Moore, Remigio, and Thornton look to have a solid showcasing. Now we're going to jump into number 3, the offensive line. We are all excited to look at the offensive line. The Chiefs obviously traded away one of the best left guards, if not the best left guard in the NFL, Joe Thuney, to the Bears, which means some shuffling along the O-line. Protecting Patrick Mahomes is priority number 1, so we'll be watching how the new look line holds up against the Arizona's revamped defensive front, featuring brand new rookie Walter Nolan out of Ole Miss, and veterans like Calais Campbell and Josh Sweat. Even if it's just for a series or 2, guys like rookie Josh Simmons and second-year offensive lineman Kingsley Sumatea could give us a glimpse of how this unit will get this season. Defensive young guns stepping up. So obviously we know Trent McDuffie. We know what he's capable of doing. He's an absolute elite corner, but he's probably only going to get a series or 2 because we know how Andy and his staff really kind of focus on looking at the second guys. So he's leaning on young playmakers, recently drafted Noah Williams from West Virginia, or we might see a little bit of Chris Roland Wallace. Arizona's got some weapons, we know that. So this is a chance for Chiefs DBs to show that they can lock down receivers and keep that Steve Spagnuolo defense humming. Look for big hits, pass breakups, or maybe even a pick. And now we're going to wrap up with number 5, and that is Andy Reid's game plan and starter snap counts. We know that how Andy works in these preseasons. We know that he comes out, he actually even said in his presser yesterday, he expects the quarterbacks to each get a quarter. But Chiefs fans, you know how he loves to keep us guessing. Last year he said starters play about a quarter in the first preseason game, then ramp up in game 2. We will see. Kelsey or Chris Jones at all, maybe. My guess is they'll get a quick series to knock off the rust, but focus on guys that are second and third stringers that are truly battling for roster spots. Pay attention to how Reid rotates players. It's a clue to who's in the mix for the final roster spot. Now, really, let's talk a big picture. The Chiefs are coming off a tough Super Bowl loss to the Eagles. It was extremely tough. You don't want to go into a Super Bowl and lose the way we did. That's how it happened. That's in the past. And this is their game. This is their first chance to get back on the field and start building toward another title run. The Cardinals, meanwhile, are no pushover. Their defensive line is stacked with new talent, and they'll be looking to make a statement. Plus, this game's in Arizona, so the Chiefs are hitting the road early. It'll be testing their depth and really, it could be a decent crowd. So, Chiefs Kingdom, you know the preseason is all about finding those hidden gems, fine-tuning the machine. Post on Twitter or X who you're buzzing about, who you're excited about, and seeing the rookies, especially Josh Simmons, how the new receivers will look. What are you most excited to see? Drop it in the comment section below, and let's get that Chiefs Kingdom energy. All right, one last time. Here's how you can watch the game. It's on KSHB41 for local fans. If you're out of market, it'll be on NFL Plus. And they have you covered streaming. You can also listen on 106.5 The Wolf or Tyco Sports. Kickoff is at 7 p.m. Central, so get those reminders set. My final thoughts, this game is about knocking off the rust and getting back into the NFL football grind. Expect a lot of young guys fighting for their NFL lives, and maybe a sprinkle of Mahomes magic, if we're lucky. What's your score prediction? I'm going 24 Chiefs in a scrappy one. I really truly believe it'll be scrappy. Obviously, we're going to see a lot of those second, third string guys, so I think it'll be scrappy. Let me know in the comments what you're thinking. And that's it for today's breakdown. Chiefs Kingdom, if you're hyped for the season, smash that like button. Share this video with your fellow fans and subscribe for all of our Chiefs content. We'll be back with a recap after the game, so stay tuned. And until then, let's go Chiefs. And as I always say, have a good day.